Alright, so today I'm going to share with you 3 things that I am not doing again. Okay, I'm not doing it to my face. I have learned my lesson. Hopefully this will be the last time I learn this particular lesson. 3 things I'm not doing 3 things I'm no longer doing to my face now that I'm in my mid-30s. For the most part, acne free. Hi there, my name is Sandy Esprit, and if you haven't had the chance to do now or by now, please click that notification bell, click that subscribe button, and give it a big thumbs up so that you do not get to miss another video and that we can keep this relationship going, because I feel like we're besties now. We're like BFF, best friends for life. So I call it Buffle, BFFL. And since today is our skincare beauty video, I will be sharing 3 things that I will no longer be doing to my face as someone who used to have a whole lot of acne and is now learning to age and appreciate my skin with grace and poise and with love and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, of course, I have spoken about it and I will continue to talk about it, is SPF. I will no longer be missing out on SPF. I'm not going to stop using SPF, and I will continue to use SPF daily because it is now a consistent part of my routine. Listen, the sun does not discriminate, and the sun does not stop shining just because it is cold or just because it is cloudy. The sun will continue to shine. The UV rays will continue to travel through the atmosphere and touch your skin. That's the reality. And whether you're indoors or outdoors, if you are near a window, the UV rays, the sun's rays will be amplified and it will still hit you. Okay, there's nowhere that you can hide from. I mean, yes, it is. You may find that there is a lower index, UV index, when the sky is cloudy, but unless it is nighttime and the sun is shining on the other side of the earth, the sun will continue to hit you. So protect your skin, because that's one thing I will never do again, is to leave my face unprotected. So SPF, y'all. Okay, so another thing that I will stop doing or that I'm not doing again is going overboard with the retinol. I love retinol. Retinol has completely changed the way I do or address skincare and skin concerns, especially the way I've noticed that my skin no longer has as much acne as it used to prior to using retinol. The issue that I have with retinol is I tend to go overboard. So unless it's like a low concentration, which it hardly ever is, I'm always like, I must use the heavy stuff. The higher the concentration, the better it is for my skin. And it don't work like that. It increases skin sensitivity, and then my skin gets sensitive, and then it starts to crack, and it starts to peel, and it starts to get irritated, and then I have to dial it back on the retinol again. So one thing I will do is not go overboard with the retinol. I'm gonna go easy, and I'm gonna keep it safe. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's skin has a particular tolerance, and as much as I would love to be fully accepting of my skin and to fully be enthralled at the fact that I'm seeing the fine lines and the wrinkles and be, okay with it, I'm not. I'm learning to get used to my face. I'm getting used to seeing my mortality displayed on my face. I know it sounds very morbid, but that's the truth. And part of facing the truth is accepting that I am getting older. I do have children that are getting older. Sneezing and having back pain is starting to become a normal part of my life, just as the fine lines are. And maybe it's not gas, maybe it is just rest. I can't party like I used to. I can't stay up all night like I used to. Okay, so it's all part of aging. And so that's one of the things that I'm going to stop doing, is going overboard with the retinol, because retinol can't erase aging. It can help delay the process of aging, and it can help. Retinol does help in getting collagen and building collagen and helping and boosting the skin to create collagen, and it has helped me in terms of acne and removing acne and keeping acne from appearing on my face. But it's not the be-all end-all of life. Trying to deal with aging by causing my skin harm is just not worth it. So it's time for me to just dial it back, use it every other day if necessary, or just use a lower concentration. But that's one of the things I'm definitely going to stop doing. My skin, honestly, my skin just cannot tolerate it. And one of the last things I'm going to stop doing with my skin is freaking out every time I see acne on my face. One acne, one pimple is not the end of the world. I don't know about you, but from personal experience growing up, I had terrible acne, very oily skin, and it was something that was pointed out to me growing up. Then it wasn't done in a way that was like, oh, you have acne, that's normal. It was very much like, oh, what's wrong with your face? Oh, you didn't wash your face. Oh, how come you have acne on your face? So it was very negative, and I'm learning to undo the negative talk by speaking positively into my skin, as well as taking care of my skin. That's also very important. Taking care of my skin and drinking my water and staying hydrated is, of course, super important. But just because I'm hormonal and I see acne on my face doesn't mean that I'm like struggling. It doesn't mean that, oh, it's return of the pimples, right? It's just one pimple. It's just one acne, and it doesn't make my face any more unhealthy or any less perfect or any, like, it doesn't negate all of the work that I've done to get my skin to a healthy state, to where I can literally just put on concealer on my face and be okay. There's no such thing as a flawless face 24/7. My skin is very much still textured. I still have moments where my skin is gonna get oilier, and it all depends on the weather or the seasons. During the winter, my skin tends to get more dry. I do stay indoor more, so there's the heater and all that stuff. It's dehydrating to the skin. But in the summertime, my skin gets oilier, and I'm gonna have that glow, that unwanted glow most times, and sometimes I'm gonna get that acne, and it's okay. I don't want to portray this version of my face that causes my daughters to now to look at me and be like, this is how my face needs to look like 24/7, because that is such an unreal and it's just such a flawed standard of beauty. And I have done so much to try to build that for myself, where I can look at myself and be happy. I want my girls to look at their face and be happy no matter what it looks like, no matter what imperfection shows up on their face. And so that they can be comfortable when they show up in spaces where people might not look like them. But it's highly hypocritical for me to be like, no, you're perfect. And I'm just like, one pimple. And I honestly do believe it has to do with my upbringing and, you know, the words that were spoken, as well as the media. I'll never forget watching those acne commercials, and you'll have that one girl with the perfectly flawless face and that one pimple, right? And it was like, and 20 years later, I'm doing the same thing. I'm repeating those commercials in my home. It sounds crazy saying it out loud, but it's the truth. That's what I'm doing. And so that's one thing I'm going to stop doing. I'm too old to be worrying about one pimple, to be honest with you. I'm way too old to be worrying about whether or not this pimple here is going to go away in like tomorrow, because it probably won't. It's got to heal. I know the life cycle. I know how it works. The skin has to heal. It'll turn into protein. It's gonna go. I have spot treatments that I can use, and just let it run its course. Don't pop it, and just keep it moving. That's all I can do. And I really hope that I can train my mind to see the good, to appreciate my skin, and then to be happy with the skin that I have. So yeah, so that's pretty much it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that subscribe button, that notification bell. Give it a big thumbs up so that you are now officially part of the culture. You're part of the family. You just in here. We're besties. We're buffalo until either I stop making YouTube videos, which probably won't be for a while, or you decide you're sick of me. So I hope this video was to your liking, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now.